Two fish, friends from different species of the fish family. One, a snooky. What does snooky do all day? Eat, sleep, mate, and poop. And he has a friend called Mr. Salmon. And what do they do every day? They go around trying to get some grub. They work the alley trying to pick up some girls. You know what fish do? Fishy things. However, the moment of truth happens when one fish realizes that he has a calling, a purpose, and a mission, and he's tired of fooling around. He decides that he's going to be all the salmon that he could be. In the meantime, Snooky decides, hey man, life's easy, life's chill, I can cruise, I can take it easy. Where you going, Mr. Salmon? Life is short, let's have fun and enjoy the party. And the salmon decides at that moment that there's more to life. He decides that he's destined for great things. He realizes that there's more to him than just eating, sleeping, mating, and defending, and pooping. He decides that he's going to change his life and he's going to leave a legacy. Mr. Snooky, he swims away with the shoal, gets caught up in the nets of the fishermen, and gets served for lunch in Hout Bay, Cape Town. The salmon realizes that for him to be all he could be, he's going to have to man up. He starts his journey trying to go to the highest places of his existence, the place of his birth, called the freshwater rivers of the higher states. He then swims through challenging rapids against the tide, passing by the hungry, grabbing hands of bears, ducking and diving the attacks of vultures and birds from the sky trying to scoop him up for dinner. He survives that only to be met by this mountain called a rapid, and he can't get over. Exhausted, he jumps and fails and jumps and fails more than 100 times until he gets in there. And what do most fish do at that point? They resign or they retire. No, not Mr. Salmon. Mr. Salmon's all in till the very end. He continues his journey up against the tides and he passes the fishermen with their hooks and baits. He sees the net because of his focal vision, diverts and avoids it. He survives, he lives to fight another day to achieve this greatness, this legacy that he's so committed to. As he gets to the next set of rapids, he realizes that the river has been washed away. And he ends up on this road, cars rushing across. And at the same time, the risk of, do I go left, do I go right, do I go straight? The salmon, with fear in his heart, pounding away in his chest, realizes he has one goal, one objective, and that's to get to the other side. Somehow, he squiggles, hobbles, and swims across the road, finding the river on the other side. Most people at that point would then check into ICU to rest and recover. Not Mr. Salmon. He's all in, he's committed. He then continues to swim, and as he's swimming, there are pesticides in the water. There is pollution created by man that's now filled the clean streams. What does he do? He perseveres and persists. And one morning, as the sun is rising in the east, and the water is glistening, and the pollution dissipates, and the birds are chirping beautifully in the background, the salmon smells and tastes the fresh water of its birthplace. It had arrived. The same place where it will spawn and mate and produce the next generation so that they too can go and experience the big, vast ocean one day. With resolute determination, with resilience and commitment, the salmon did not end up on someone's plate as dinner, as did Mr. Snooky. Life's full of choices. You can either snook up or you can salmon up. My name is Vinesh Maharaj. Let me fish the salmon out of you.